From the infamous banned red and black Air Jordan 1s to those who decided to stay away from Air Jordan's checkered past, these are the most controversial Air Jordan shoe releases of all time. The Air Jordan shoe line is one of the most iconic and influential sneaker collections in the world, and with that comes a whole heap of controversy. Whether it be due to their overall design, ill-prepared releases, or questionable manufacturing practices, when we look all the way back to their conceptions, the Air Jordans were initially created by Nike in 1984 for the one and only Michael Jordan. The shoes have evolved over the years, becoming a cultural phenomenon and transcending the boundaries of sports. Like, who doesn't know what Air Jordans are? But although the brand is known around the world and is a fan favorite to basketball fans and just shoe enthusiasts in general, the brand itself has seen its fair share of controversies since its inception, for one reason or another, and it, of course, started when Jordan himself entered the NBA. When Michael Jordan entered the NBA, he signed an endorsement deal with Nike, a company that was striving to make its mark in the world of basketball shoes. Together, they launched the first Air Jordan sneaker, the Air Jordan 1. In 1985, designed by Peter Moore, the shoe was groundbreaking in terms of style, performance, and marketing. One of the most well-known controversies surrounding the Air Jordan line began with the release of the original Air Jordan 1. The NBA banned the black and red colorway, also known as the banned colorway, for violating the league's uniform policy, which required players to wear shoes that matched their team's colors and those of their teammates. Michael Jordan, however, ended up bending the rules a little by wearing them during the 1985 Slam Dunk contest, and remains still one of the most notable instances of Jordan himself actually wearing those iconic black and red Jordan 1s, with Nike even using the controversy to their advantage, turning it into a marketing campaign that fueled the shoe's popularity. And it was a pretty smart move. And as the years went on, so did the controversies. Another controversial release was the Air Jordan 11 Concord in 1995. Designed by Tinker Hatfield, the shoe featured a shiny patent leather upper and a clear outsole, making it look more like a formal dress shoe than a basketball sneaker. The NBA also wasn't a fan of these shoes appearing on the court, but regardless, Michael Jordan, who was known for pushing boundaries, wore the shoes anyway, causing a stir both on and off the court. Jordan was no stranger to being in the limelight, and in 1997, he caused more chaos with the infamous Air Jordan 12 flu game incident. Jordan sparked controversy during Game 5 of the NBA Finals against the Utah Jazz with his flu-like symptoms while wearing the Air Jordan 12s. Despite his apparent sickness, Jordan did what he does best and managed to score 38 points and led the Chicago Bulls to victory. The shoes became a symbol of his perseverance and dedication, but they also stirred up rumors that Jordan's illness was actually the result of food poisoning or even a hangover. Because we all know basketball players like to party like it's 1999. And speaking of 1999, our next release is the Air Jordan 15s. Released in 1999, this release was met with mixed reactions from sneaker enthusiasts and Air Jordan fans. Its unconventional design, inspired by the X-15 fighter jet, was a departure from previous models, and some critics found it unappealing. The shoe's unique look and polarizing reception have made many regard it as one of the most controversial releases in the Air Jordan lineup. But sometimes, the releases spread to more serious matters than just their overall aesthetic, or not abiding by the rules of the NBA. This exact outcome happened in 2011, with the release of the highly anticipated Air Jordan 11 Concord. The release was marred by chaos and violence, as crowds of eager fans camped outside stores and engaged in physical altercations to secure what was thought to be limited pairs at the time. The dangerous and unruly behavior prompted Nike and retailers to reevaluate their release strategies, implementing measures to make sure these issues didn't show their ugly heads again during any release. As previously mentioned, Air Jordan's designs weren't afraid to go outside the box and really try to make a statement. And in 2012, they tried exactly that with the Air Jordan 10 Old Royal release. Some players and fans took issue with the shoe's design, which featured a toe cap that many found uncomfortable and restrictive. The backlash prompted the Jordan brand to remove the toe cap from subsequent models. Learning from previous mistakes, in 2013, Air Jordan 1 in black and red retro returned. Thankfully, they were much more accessible at traditional stores than the outlet-only band pair from 2 years prior. But despite that, they were still pretty difficult to get. The shoes were a big deal at the time, due to Jordan going wild with the popular Nike Air versions of the Jordan 1s. But many believed the hype was mainly due to sharing their name with the band nickname that was synonymous with this colorway. The Air Jordan line has continued to push the envelope in terms of design, innovation, and marketing. As the brand evolved, it has faced various controversies, from the colorway bans to design debates. However, these controversies have only served to enhance the brand's mystique, making it one of the most sought-after and revered sneaker collections in history. But the shoe releases weren't the only controversy Air Jordans have been caught in the crossfire with. Over the years, the Air Jordan brand has faced its fair share of drama, controversy, and issues both on and off the court. The shoe's popularity and high demand have often led to problems with supply and pricing, causing unrest among fans and collectors. The retail prices of Air Jordan sneakers have steadily increased since their initial release, often making them unaffordable for many fans. The high price point has been a point of contention, with some arguing that the shoes are overpriced and contribute to a culture of consumerism and materialism. In some instances, the limited availability and inflated prices have led to violence and even fatalities as people desperately try to get their hands on the latest release. And as they have become such iconic collector's items, prices only get more and more ridiculous as the years go on. The Air Jordan brand has also faced criticism over its manufacturing practices and labor conditions. Reports of sweatshop labor, low wages, and poor working conditions in factories producing the sneakers has led to calls for greater transparency. But that's the unfortunate reality with companies of this size. They mass-produce these products and will always look to do it in the most cost-effective way, regardless of how ethical that might be. But despite the controversies, many professional athletes and celebrities continue to endorse and wear Air Jordans, including megastars such as Drake, Jay-Z, Kanye West, and Michael B. Jordan, to name a few, overall contributing to the brand's enduring appeal and success. Some players, however, have chosen to distance themselves from the brand due to personal values or ethical concerns. For example, NBA player Stephen Curry opted to sign with Under Armour instead of Nike, citing a desire to build his brand on a foundation of faith and family values. Was this a shot at Air Jordan? Or was Curry just looking to build his brand his own way? The Air Jordan brand's storied history is marked by numerous controversies, from pricing and release strategies to design choices and ethical concerns. These issues have fueled debates and discussions among fans, players, and the public. Yet the sneaker's popularity and influence remain undiminished. The Air Jordan legacy is a testament to the power of innovative design, masterful marketing, and the enduring appeal of Michael Jordan's legendary career. So, from those who decided to stay away from Air Jordan's checkered past to the infamous banned red and black Air Jordan 1s, these were the most controversial Air Jordan shoe releases of all time.